What's up everybody, it's Jamie here. It's almost summertime and that has inspired me to make this video on what I think the number one reason why people fail to hit their fitness goals. And you may be guessing that I'm going to talk about maybe you're not training properly or you're not eating right. It has nothing to do with that. The number one reason, in my opinion, is the motivation behind your goals. Why do I say motivation is the number one reason? Let's take a look at the most common health goal in the United States, which is weight loss, specifically body fat loss. So let's just say that's your goal. Let's look at the reason why you set that goal for yourself, what your motivation behind that is. So if the motivation behind that is something short term, like, oh, I just want to look good for the summer, what's going to happen after that? Are you going to continue to exercise, continue to eat well? But let's change that to something more long term. Let's just say you want to be able to play basketball with your friends more frequently, week after week, month after month. Well, something like that is going to enrich your life and it's going to help you lose body fat over time because, you want to continue to play basketball with your friends. It's going to continue to motivate you to work out and to eat properly. The same could be said when it comes to muscle gain as well. If your goal is more short term, like I want to look good for the summer, then the same thing will happen. Like, what are you going to do after that? Are you going to continue to exercise? Are you going to continue to eat properly? But if we were to change that goal to something more long term, let's just say you're an athlete and you're looking to make it to the pros, right? Something that's going to affect your life for the long run. That's a much stronger motivation to help you continue to train, right? Train daily, eat well, because that's your livelihood right there. That's going to greatly affect your life. And that becomes a much stronger motivation to help you reach your goals. And I'm not saying that short-term goals and the short-term motivation is not as important or is not important when it compares to long-term motivation or long-term goals. And that is not what I'm saying. We need short-term goals to help us reach our long-term goals. We need that, short-term motivation to help us with our long-term motivation, right? But it's important that our main goal should be something that would benefit our lives, that should enrich our lives for the long haul. And we have these short-term goals to help us build to get there. I really hope this video just kind of helps you re-examine your goals and the motivation behind those goals that you set for yourself. Because if your goals is not gonna enrich your life for the long haul, then you may be setting yourself up for failure. Working out regularly and eating properly regularly can be very, very challenging. You could easily, right, fall out of sync with your eating habits and your training plan. And sometimes motivation alone is just not enough. Sometimes it's the dedication you have to your life, right, to the enrichment of your life. You may have a strong motivation, but there are just days where you're like, I'm dedicated to this. This is the life that I've chosen for myself. This is gonna kind of power you through that day. So with that said, I hope this video is helpful to you and to your future success in terms of your health and wellness.